Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you are new. My name is Desiree and on my channel you will find a lot of grocery hauls, coupon deals, money saving tips, and just mom life stuff. So if you like those types of videos, please hit that subscribe button below and hit that bell icon for any notifications for when I post. So today's video is a little different. It is a tips video as well as a small clothing haul. So in my family, we don't typically have a line budget, a line category in our budget for clothing because my husband and I don't really buy a lot of clothes. We might buy a few pieces a year. The one person in our household that's always needing new clothes, and I know you'll feel the same if you are a mother or father or a caregiver of any type, is clothing for your children. It could be so expensive and it could make or break your budget depending how you shop. So I know this will probably change as he gets older, but my son is now 5, almost 5.5, and he is growing like a weed. He's extremely tall for his age. So I like to shop at a few different places. I like to shop at the used store first, and we have quite a few in our area, from Goodwill to Once Upon a Child, and there's many other ones in consignment stores as well. And I'll talk a little bit more about consignment stores later on. So yeah, my number one place to shop first when he grows is the used store. I also love a Children's Place, or the Children's Place, and they have like a deal through Rakuten, which used to be formerly known as Ebates. So if you have an old Ebates account and if you can sign back in, it's now called Rakuten, just to let you know. And there are other stores I like to shop at as well. I love the clearance rack at stores like Walmart, Target, Meijer, Costco, Kohl's, etc., etc. I love to shop clearance first, and if I have coupons or there's a good sale going on, I'll shop there as well. But I love online shopping, especially for the little ones. It's just easier, and especially now with fitting rooms still being closed, it doesn't make a difference shopping in store or at home. And at home, you tend to use things like Rakuten that you get money back for. So my number one tip is know your prices. I have a max that I am willing to spend typically on clothing, with the exception of like souvenirs. So if we go somewhere new, I might just spend that $15 or $20 max for a souvenir type t-shirt, and I will size up, and I'll talk a little bit more about sizing up in the second tip. So my prices that I like to spend are $5 for a basic shirt, like a basic t-shirt, $10 for a special shirt, like my son's favorite thing at the moment is Mario. It's a Mario Kart. So I will spend $10 for a shirt here, and yeah, this was $10 for a shirt. Walmart, I will spend $10 max on pants, and this is shorts as well, sweatpants, pajama pants, jeans. I will spend $10 for is max. I wait till it's on sale for that much before I buy it. And $20 for shoes. So here's my other little tip for shoes. So here's 2 pairs of shoes here. I'm also a striving minimalist, which if you know me personally, it's like your house is not minimalist at all, but minimalism means differently to different people. So for me, things for my son, with the exception of toys, I do not maximize on toys, okay? I try to keep his clothes to a small, it's a plastic drawer system, and I know I'll have to get bigger as he grows and his clothes get bigger, but right now he's got a 3 drawer system in his room, as well as a few hangers in his closet, which there's never that much clothes even in his closet anyways. But yeah, I try to keep his clothing selection small, because even with your little one changing clothes a couple times a day, they really don't need that much. And when they grow so fast, you don't want to buy too much, because sooner or later they'll be in the next size and they won't be able to use all of their clothes anyways, and little ones just have their favorites as well. Am I right? Yeah. So $20 for shoes. So these were $20. These are Skechers from DSW, and it was a sale, and I had a coupon because DSW likes to do a lot of coupons on their app, and these were like $16.87 on Walmart.com, and they're Gravedigger. And yeah, I like to do 2 pairs of tennis shoes for your child because kids are kids and they'll step in gum, other stuff, mud, you know what I mean. So I like to have 2 pairs of tennis shoes at a time, and I will buy the next size up. So right now he's a size 12. These are size 13 because children tend to just grow randomly overnight, like a whole shoe size, a whole pant size, whole shirt size. So I buy clothes before he actually needs it. So when the day comes that his size 12 shoes don't fit, I got 13s ready to go. So I will have 2 pairs of tennis shoes. I sometimes buy dress shoes, and I say sometimes because if I've got multiple weddings coming up, like it is wedding season right now, so if there are a couple weddings that you know your child will be going to, sure, get the dress shoes. Don't spend an arm and a leg for it, but then they get more use out of it. If they go to church, then at least they get to wear them there. We don't have much planned in this season of life we're in, so yeah, we just have 2 tennis shoes, and he'll wear like the nicer of the 2 to church and stuff like that. So that's my little spiel on shoes. And yeah, I like to have the next size up for that time. Oh, and I also have a pair of rain boots, and he only has 1 pair of those. And rain boots, they tend to be like 2 sizes in one, so it's like size 11, 12, I guess is what he's wearing. When I find a new deal, I'll get the next size, like the 13/1. So he has 1 pair of rain boots, and because it's summertime, he usually has 1 pair of sandals. Right now he has 2 because I bought him ones that have a strap, kind of like the toddler type shoes, and he's in karate and needs to kick them off real quick. So I also bought him a pair of slides, but I typically only have 1 pair of water type shoes in the summertime that I wait closer to the actual summertime. So I bought the ones with the strap back in spring, ready for him there, because you never know what size your kid will be in the next season. So there's that. So yeah, number 1 is know your prices. Yes, I love talking with my hands a lot, so yeah. Number 2 tip is size up, especially when buying shirts. So like this shirt, for example, this is a size 6/7. Right now he's 5, who fits size 6 shirts. So I like to have them big. And even for little girls can wear baggy clothes too, okay? Because that way you get your money's worth. So a $10 shirt might hopefully last him a couple years. So yeah, I like to size up when possible. And with pants, are these a good example? Yep. So with pants too, especially in little children pants, they tend to have the button with the elastic. So if it might be a little baggy, he can make this a little tighter. And I also have a $5 belt I bought for him a while ago on the Children's Place, and that as well I sized up so that there's more holes available to put that belt on. So yeah, size up when possible. They grow way quicker than you think, and especially like, I'm gonna pull the shirt back up again for like the 3rd time. It looks huge, but kids tend to be bigger than you realize, because in our eyes it's like, oh no, they're just my little kid, but no, they're bigger than you think for the most part. And I like my other tip too is, especially for boys and girls, I like to buy only the boot cut style pants, because they are wider at the bottom, if you didn't know what boot cut means, so that they go over boots. And that way I find that these last longer because there's more room there. So as they grow taller and taller, if they're wearing, like, I used to like to buy like the skinny jeans even for my little boy, but he would grow so fast that there would be this much ankle showing and it just starts looking funny after a while. But with the boot cut, it looks longer for a longer period of time, if you know what I mean. So my only type of pants I buy him are boot cut pants, jeans, I guess. So my next tip, and those were only $10 on the Children's Place, and really good quality, by the way. I love the Children's Place. It's cheap enough that if something gets ruined, like jeans or something, he rips a hole in it, it's not that big of a deal, but it's cute enough that you could like wear to church and stuff like that too. No, I'm not being paid by the Children's Place. I just like their stuff. Okay. Oh, and they have like a lot of seasonal stuff as well. And here's one of it for 4th of July. Isn't that cute? This is a size 5'6", so he might be able to wear it for a couple years. We'll see. Number 3 on my tips is to keep it minimal. Like I said, I have a very small area in his room just for clothing, and children really don't need that much. I try to have about 10 t-shirts, and some people would say, oh, that's too much. 10 to 12 t-shirts, because he has his favorites and he ends up wearing the same ones every time I wash it anyways. As well as pants, I only try to keep maybe 3 pairs of jeans, a couple nice pairs of pants, and maybe 4 or so pairs of shorts. And I just do laundry a lot. And even though you have to do laundry more, it's better than dealing with folding a ton of clothes at one time. So yeah, number 3 is keeping it minimal as much as you can. Number 4 is I like to keep name brand clothes, and name brand I mean like even the children's place clothes, nice by washing it in cold water and drying on delicate. It cleans it just as fine as washing it on hot, in my opinion. And you have to also teach your children to take care of their clothing. I was kind of bad when I was younger, because when I learned to use scissors, I used to like cut, not all the way up, but like cut at the ends of like jean skirts and stuff. But yeah, teach your kids not to do that. If there's a teeny tiny hole in their jeans, tell them not to pick it open and destroy their pants. Or I guess in that case, if they're jeans, you could turn them into shorts if you really wanted to. But yeah, teach your kids to respect clothing and teach them that clothing costs money. And if they're really bad about it, like really bad about staining their clothes after you've told them not to, ripping up their clothes, if they have some spending money, teach them to go to the store and spend their own hard-earned money on clothes, because it will teach them to respect their things a little better. It totally works. I've done it once because he kept picking holes in his jeans. So yeah, he's gotten a lot better from that. So that's my little motherly word of advice there. And number 5, this is a good one. It is sell your clothes back to the consignment store and or pass it on to other friends or family who need it. I do this for all of his clothes since he was a newborn. Especially for newborns, you know that your kids will grow like crazy in that newborn stage. My son never really fit newborn clothing. He just went straight into size 1 month to 3 months. He's really tall, like I said. And yeah, a lot of the, especially I want to say from newborn to size 2 clothing, they play, even if they play outside, they don't get it as wrecked as say a 5 or 6 or 7-year-old would. Okay, so get those nice clothes, put it in a bin, and just take it to your Once Upon a Child or any of your consignment stores. And no, you might not get as much back as a garage sale, but you save all that time and effort instead of doing a yard sale. And unless you really love doing stuff like that, it's just so much easier, in my opinion, just to get the however 50 cents or whatever back per shirt, per pants, onesie that you sell there. It's just easier, and it's just mindless. You just drop it off and they typically give you a good amount back. And I've always been happy taking clothes to a consignment store, and or if my season is just busy, I will just pass it on to family and friends who need it. So yeah, those are my 5 tips for shopping for kids clothes. If you have any tips on your own that you would like to share with me, please put it in that comment section below. I love talking to you all as well, so if you just want to say hi, do that too. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day. Bye everyone. Hello again. I was about to schedule this video to upload, and I realized there were a couple other little tips I wanted to include about buying children clothes. Yeah, it's the next day. I was putting the stuff away and I was like, oh, I completely forgot 2 pieces of clothing that I wanted to share, and the tips on why I buy this way. So going along with the tip saying to size up, I also mean it when buying clothes from a used store or used clothing in general. This is a size 6 boy shorts, and it looks just like my son's 5 shorts, because just from normal use and washing and wearing, it shrinks down. So yeah, when buying at a used store, consignment store, whatever, getting hand-me-downs. Those clothes, even though the size says it's a certain size, it's a size smaller. Just know that from wash and drying and stuff. So yeah, make sure you're sizing up, especially at a used store. The other one I wanted to mention was with the exception of if we're going to a wedding or something, and I know that's coming up, yes, I might buy my son the cute little button up or the white shirt with the vest type thing. But for the most part, when I'm buying him clothes for the year, like as his size goes up, I really only buy polo shirts for dressy clothes. He uses it for church, weddings, if there's just a wedding or a party, or anytime he has to wear something nice, like a nice restaurant or something. And I like to stick with basic colors. That way they can match any type of pants or shorts. Little kids, they can get away with a polo shirt and shorts. It's just fine. So yeah, that was just my couple other little tips I wanted to throw in there in this video. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. Bye again.